Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wellness Day, a podcast coming to you every Wednesday here from the Jahangir Wellness Center. My name is Kavas Jahangir, as always, here from the JWC studio here at the Mills. Now, today is a very, very special episode. I've been calling myself the host for these last few episodes, or pretty much every episode, actually. But today I'm actually joined by our actual host, Umang Pittie. Thank you so much for being here, Umang. You are the host of the JWC here at the Mills. So thank you so much for giving us this space, first of all. But it's really, really happy to finally have you here.
Yes, it's been a pleasure, like having you over. And I think it's a very different element added to the mills. So we're really excited about that.
Absolutely, and that's really the start of what I wanted to talk about is that you've created such a beautiful space over here. I remember the first time I stepped into here, I was like, wow, this feels like a really, really fun place, and in kind of places that really used to be Pune 20 years ago, but still feels fresh.
Right.
So how did this place come about? The Mills. How did you
So I
how did
think,
you come about?
to start with, we are a 130-year-old company.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we were a textile
130 years. Wow.
Yes,
It's a-
130 plus. So we just didn't want to do something typical to construction and development.
Exactly.
We, in fact, wanted to create something different. And, it's a legacy. And we said, we just don't want to kill this entire legacy of the mills
Yeah.
and the textile mill and said, okay, fine, let's just break down everything and let's make buildings. Revenue wise, obviously, it's a big difference as to making a building versus making something like
Exactly.
what we've done.
Yeah.
But somewhere we thought it's not just about revenue, right? It's about protecting the legacy. It's about giving the city something different. So the whole idea came up that let's retain these structures.
Right.
Let's do low rise, which is not to be seen in India now.
Absolutely.
And let's add value to the city. In terms of location, we're absolutely city center. Like,
Yeah.
we cannot get more central than this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we thought is that the social infrastructure is not organized in Pune. You'll have pockets in different parts of Pune, having restaurants, having these hubs. But we said in the center, let's do something where we do a hub of restaurants, co-working spaces, a family entertainment center, a wellness center, and make this hub, which is exciting with a lot of open spaces,
Yeah.
ground floor structures or G+1, and easy access.
Easy
So you just-
parking.
Easy parking.
Easy parking.
Yeah, so I think that's how this entire concept came together. And, like a lot of plazas, open air
Right, absolutely.
venues, all of that. So it's a place where people come together.
Yeah.
And the whole concept was based on any city center you see world over.
Yeah.
Any European city you go, they always have a city center. Somehow, the more east you move, city centers go and then, like vertical structures come in.
Yeah.
But we said, since we have the space, let's utilize it in a manner where we can give the city its city center.
And you've done that curation perfectly over here. It's exactly what you said. You've got things like you've got a bar, you've got restaurants, you've got a wellness center in between all that, and you have arcades for children. But it all works. On paper, it would seem that this is like a hodgepodge of a whole lot of things. But the way that it's been curated over here has just been fantastic on how the entire ecosystem
Right.
works. And it's really been forward thinking from your sides, exactly as what you were saying, that you're creating a space for the future, for sustainability.
Right.
So that's really something that is a real testament to what you're doing and
Right.
what you're planning on doing in the future. So why don't you tell us about what's in plan for
So I
hopefully
think,
hopefully there are going to be many more spaces like this.
Right. So, to start with, I think the whole concept is to become the only mixed use city center development. And it comes that, today you want one stop shop, right? You want to go to one place, everything's becoming quicker, everything's like you don't want to travel to different places. So, the whole idea is that, you had your social infrastructure, now we are making office buildings.
Okay.
So, you'll soon have about, about 8 to 10,000 people working here.
Wow.
So you have your offices, you have a wellness center, you have a family entertainment center, you have restaurants, bars, nightclubs. So it's like a one-stop. You come here in the morning and
Don't
you
leave.
go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You go back home
Right.
and you sleep. So that's the whole concept.
Right.
And that's how this entire mix is coming together. So we wanted to just make this entire campus a self-sufficient campus. We are in fact coming up with something where we are doing a pickleball court and we are doing
Oh, wow.
a
Okay.
basketball court, we're doing a jogging track, an amphitheater. So we're doing all of this where, you decide. You want to come here and work and go home. You want to come here, work, meet your friends, meet your family for a game of bowling, or you want to, chill at a bar. You want to come here, you want to make sure that, you come back here on a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Do your regular health checkups. You want to just stroll in the open air, I mean, it's completely like
And that's, sorry to interrupt, but that's exactly what wellness is. It's all these aspects. It's fun, it's game, it's exercise, it's food. So exactly what you're saying is
right,
is fantastic. Yeah.
right. So I see wellness as happiness.
I was just going to ask you what wellness means to you.
So
So
I see wellness as happiness, number one. They're
right.
obviously different. So you need to be physically happy
Yeah.
with whatever you're doing.
Right.
I'm not physically fit, but I'm physically happy. You need to be mentally happy.
Right.
You need to be socially happy because now mental wellness is really
It
very
all
important.
stems from there, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need to be socially happy with the kind of people you are meeting, the kind of people you're hanging out with.
Yeah.
And also you need to be happy at work.
Yeah.
So, from that aspect, that's holistic wellness, which will keep you happy.
And you work here at the mills as well, so it's a lovely place to be.
So my play and work is happening at the same place. So
Well,
I
that's
don't know,
good. That's
I
good.
don't know when
That's-
I'm playing and when I'm working.
But that's exactly what you were saying. That's the vision that you had for people to be able to do that. So you're living that yourself.
Yeah, I'm loving it. God's grace, I'm loving it, and nothing better. So I come here in the morning, and even if I'm here till 2 in the morning, I don't mind it because there's something or the other always happening here.
Yeah. Well, that's incredible because it's what you were saying earlier. I've also worked with a lot of I worked with real estate myself as well. So and I know the mindset is that everyone is trying to maximize FSI. Everyone is trying to go high and build as much as possible. So what you're doing over here is absolutely fantastic and forward thinking in terms of creating that space that will last for centuries perhaps. So it's really incredible, and you have that mindset to keep going forward with that future. Because a lot of people say that and they start off with that, as it sounds great and buzzy, but a lot of people don't walk the talk, which you all are doing, which is
So
incredible.
I think I need to also, do justice to the land parcel, the company, the board of directors, everything. So I think we are wanting to balance it out.
Of course, it has to be sustainable.
Yeah. So it has to be, this kind of asset, you need to make sure that, you create wealth also.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not so you've done this concept, but further on, we are also trying to mix it up well, where we create some buildings, we let the space be, and we mix it up well.
No, I mean one needs the other. It has to go hand in hand. So right, that's lovely with what you're doing.
Right.
But you're a young guy as well. So how important do you think people our age should be doing health checks and stuff like that now? Because not enough people do it. So and something that we deal with a lot of people now our age. I mean, you especially over here in the mills, you see a lot of young people coming in late nights and stuff like that.
Right.
So, what is your thinking on the importance of health checks?
So I think it is very, very important. I think all of us should do it. I think it should be part of our, things to do, like,
Exactly,
whether
yeah.
we do it 6 months or once in a year. But the kind of lifestyle we all are leading, whether we like it or not, the AQI levels, the lifestyle, all
Yeah.
of this, the kind of stress, the kind of traffic, everything adds to your stress
Right, right.
and your health. So I think it's a compulsory thing where everyone should do it, because what's happening is that you cannot change certain things. Lifestyle, like first used to, nowadays, like any dinner invitations coming at 10:30.
Yeah.
We see people at the mills at 8 o'clock. There's no one having dinner, but 10:30 all tables are
full, right.
And we all hear that you should eat early,
Early,
blah blah
yeah,
blah,
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that. But we don't see that happening.
Uh-huh.
The only thing we can do is that at least prevent, if not cure. So the whole idea
Absolutely,
is
yeah.
to prevent, and the only way we can prevent is by doing health checks.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's very important. And I really believe that today the way we are going, we are putting in 100% to work. We are not focusing on our health. We are just saying let's work, 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 and then you want to party and everything like that. So we are just running behind money, and all we want to do is earn.
Yeah.
But
Get
I really
stuck in
believe
the
that
rat
by the
race.
time you will reach that age where you've earned enough to enjoy it,
You're not
you won't
sure.
have the health to enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Might as well. So my whole focus is I want to enjoy that money also. So make sure. And there are I think medicine has reached another level, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, from what not?
And we're only just getting started.
Exactly, robotics, AI, all
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So when you have that facility available, why not use it? So I think we should not be scared that what if something comes up?
That's absolutely the right mindset. Yeah.
Let it come up, but there's a cure at least.
Yeah.
Better than tomorrow regretting that, oh, I should have got it checked.
100%. And you can do it so easily when you catch it early.
Yeah, and you have the experts, right? So I mean, it's not like you need to worry. I mean, the experts are working on you, so
Yeah.
might as well do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's my take on wellness.
That's good. I like that. I agree. I completely agree with that. So, Umang, then final question to you. Umang means hope. So
And happiness.
and happiness. So okay, that's why you started with happiness. Exactly, that's why you're well and staying well. What is your hope for the mills and for Pune in the future for these kind of spaces?
So I think my hope is to make this a hub, a city center development, which adds value to the city. People coming to the city needs you need to you need to be proud of having some things in your city, right? I mean, we don't have any of the wonders of the world or anything of that sort.
Yeah, yeah.
But as being in this industry, like I don't like to call myself a developer, but right now, whatever I am developing, I feel that we should do something in the city which adds value to the city and which also makes the city proud.
Absolutely.
So when people come to the city, they know they want to go here, whether it's to work, whether it's to play, whether it's for your health, or whether it's to eat and drink and
Yeah.
spoil your health.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is. But you need to come here, and this is what we want to create. So, at the end of the day, apart from all of this, what is important is the end user satisfaction.
Right.
And that is my so-called goal.
Absolutely.
Whether I make 1,000,000 square feet, 1 lakh square feet, or I do nothing, any and every person coming into the mills should walk out happy.
And I can tell you that from first hand. People coming to the wellness center over here, everyone has left extremely happy, of course, of the space that we've created, but that's because of the space that you created. And people are leaving here so happy from the fact that they can easily, come in and park up over here and not worry about trying to find this space, that place. They come in here, they do their health check, they go next door, have lunch or dinner.
Right.
They go upstairs, listen to music. They come back down and do bowling or something like that. And if they have young family, they might even go to the nightclub. So the entire day and night, as you said, is sorted out. So thank you so much for creating this lovely space that you. I mean, you're saying it's a vision, but it's already here, so it can only go
It's
up.
part of the vision.
Absolutely.
And I think what's really happened well is because see, we create the core and shell, right?
Yeah.
But like you've done such an amazing job with creating this, where you don't feel you're walking into getting your health checked, right?
Yeah.
You're walking into a nice swanky place,
Yeah.
and you don't mind getting into any of the doctor rooms or anything.
Or getting poked with needles.
Exactly, because that's the kind of vibe, the cafeteria and
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
that. So I think hats off to every person who's part of the mills
Absolutely.
in the way they have curated their own spaces.
Absolutely.
And I think that has really made the mill. So
It's meeting your minds
Yeah.
with you as our host and people that you would like to have here.
right.
So hopefully we'll be here for a long time. As
Looking forward.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do, Umang,
Thank you
and
so
look forward to being a part of that growth with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you all, and look forward to seeing you next week.